Hey guys, I am bringing you your journal prompt for this week. I know I've been behind in them and I'm trying to be more consistent and also be supportive of you guys in your journey. So if you have questions about not only the journal prompts, or if you want to discuss some of these things that may have come up within your journaling, feel free to contact me. Also, I'm available for questions on meditation, um, tarot cards, all the things that I do and offer within the studio space. But hit me up on the website or communicate that in the open space so we can create some community. Anyways, what I'm getting to is that there's been a general energy of within people's lives of this things that are cycling back around that maybe you started or you have been dealing with. Maybe this could be a pattern, a project, but it's unfinished. And so it's coming back around and it's making you revisit it and either take action or change your perspective on the thing. If it's a pattern, it might be something that you're like, why do I always do this thing? I don't know why I put myself in this situation, or I just I don't understand, but it's coming back around for you to look at it again. And so the journal question is going to be based on a Rumi quote. So let me read that to you. It says, "The moment you accept what troubles you've been given, the door will open." And I'm going to use my experience as a reference so you guys can kind of see how I come to the conclusion of my journal prompt. And I have this old truck. Let's see if you can see it over there, back over there. And obviously this old RV that we live in. But that old truck I've had for a number of years. And when I got it, I knew it was going to be mine. I wanted to buy it. I was in love with it. And I didn't know anything about auto mechanics. And so one of the things I asked for was learning how to work on vehicles. Be careful what you ask for. Anyways, it got to a point where there were some wiring issues, and I decided to just take this thing apart willy-nilly and rewire it without any knowledge of how things work. Some electrical knowledge in houses, not cars, and a little bit of basic automotive knowledge. Not a lot. Anyways, it got to the point where I rewired it, and then I was so busy with life and things that were happening around me that I didn't have the time to put into it, and I just let it sit for a number of years. Bought another car. Now that car's transmission is going out and I can't drive it. And I have a lot of extra time to work on things that I want to work on, as well, like personal things, and personal things like material things that I've been trying to do something with. Anyways, so all of this is kind of happening at the same time. I don't have a vehicle. And the sense of freedom that comes along with having a car or a way to get around is inherent when you have a vehicle, right? If you don't have that, then that freedom is taken away from you. Anyways, so what troubles me is that I've had this truck for a long time, and let me go back. The question is, your journal prompt is, what is troubling you in your life, like the highest thing on the list, and then what is it trying to teach you? That's the question that you're in a journal on. What is it that is troubling you, and what is it trying to teach you? And so that's the thing that's troubling me, not having that freedom to move around. And it's preventing me from doing a lot of things that I do on a physical level with my work. like in-person sessions, stuff like that. And the wisdom that came out of that is, without making this too long, the thing that's coming back around is, or the thoughts that it's making me revisit, is not going into something without thinking about the consequences of, if I do this, then this. And I'm already like that. But with this truck, I wasn't, and that was a long time ago. And so I'm having to deal with this thing again. And I want to give it the opportunity and the life that it deserves, to breathe life into that, because I was so excited when I got it. And so what it's teaching me is to be consistent. I am making some progress on it. It is taking time, but some of that is because I'm having to learn how to work on stuff and how to make something work on a mechanical level. And I've gained knowledge since when I first bought it too. So that's another thing. So I'm a little bit further along, and I have the capability to handle that. So I'm trying to be consistent and work on it, but also allow myself this time to have a break and use that time to my advantage in my own personal spiritual growth, in other departments. So it's sort of a twofold answer. So it's teaching me consistency, perseverance, determination to get this thing going. And it's teaching me that when I have time to take it for the things that I really have been wanting to work on in my own personal growth. And I think that is not always easy for people. Sorry, there's a wasp here. It's not always easy for people to take time when they need it to heal or learn or whatever it is. So I would love to hear your thoughts and what you've come up with your journal prompt and how this is affecting your life. So if you can comment or share, that'd be great. Again, the question is, what is it that's troubling you? And what is it trying to teach you? So until next time, be love and namaste.